What's going on, guys? Total Drama here today, bringing you another video, and in this video I'm bringing you guys another Total Drama Top 10, and this one is going to be the Top 10 Worst Character Derailments in Total Drama. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alrighty guys, so coming in at number 10, I have Leonard, and this is probably a very unpopular opinion, but I thought that he was extremely derailed because he had a lot of potential. No matter what anyone wants to say about him, I truly do believe that he had a lot of potential, and nobody's going to be able to stray me away from that opinion. I do want to know what you guys think about this one, though, so please let me know after the video, after you've seen all of my placements. Please let me know what you think of everything. But yeah, guys, so I think that Leonard was extremely derailed because he had a lot of potential. He was in Pocateo Island for 2 episodes, but honestly, I think he did some stuff. You know, he was really stupid, and he was thrown in there to be a laughingstock. I mean, obviously, that's just a given. He was one of those characters that never had a chance to make it to the finale, but had the potential to go far. And I actually thought that Leonard was pretty funny. You know, his character was really funny whenever the writers wanted him to be, and I feel like he could have turned into, honestly, an iconic character if the writers would have given him more of a chance. And then whenever he was thrown in Redonkul's race, that's whenever he was derailed, because he had a lot of potential in Pocateo Island, was cut early. I understand why they cut him so early in Pocateo Island, but to bring him back in Redonkul's race just to have him go home first and to be a laughingstock of the season was honestly pretty trashy of them. I really thought that he should have went farther because I liked Leonard's character a lot. I really do like him a lot. I think he's really funny. He has some great lines, like I said, whenever the writers want him to. And I thought that his team could have gone farther than they did. And I thought his character was pretty derailed in Redonkul's race. And he lost all hope of gaining any credibility in Redonkul's race, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, Leonard at number 10. Alright, guys, so coming in at number 9, I have Beth. And I thought that her character was pretty derailed whenever she wins Total Drama Action and then doesn't compete in the next season? I mean, granted, she's probably the worst winner that we've had out of every season, in my opinion. Sorry if you don't like that opinion, but it's mine, so I'm gonna say it. But she was probably the worst winner that we've had out of any season, but she still should have gotten another chance in World Tour, in my opinion, because she, like I just said, won the freaking season before. Like, it just doesn't make much sense to me to have her win a season then not come back. But it's whatever. But at the end of the day, this kind of made her character lose a lot of credibility because they really built her up to be a better character and tried to make her an iconic character. When they gave her a win after making her kind of mediocre in Total Drama Island, they let her win Total Drama Action and then dropped her character completely. They did nothing with her after that. She just became a part of the peanut gallery, and that was it. They never did another thing with Beth. She never competed again. She won a season and then was done, and I didn't like that. I thought that she should have competed at least one more time. They should have done something with her rather than just have her in the peanut gallery. But yeah, guys, Beth being derailed is at number 9. Alrighty, guys, so coming in at number 8, I have Cameron. And I thought that Cameron was pretty derailed. And can you guess what season I'm talking about? Of course, I'm talking about Total Drama All-Stars. I'm going to be bringing up All-Stars quite a bit on this list because, let's be real, All-Stars is infamous for derailing pretty much every character that was in it. But yeah, I thought Cameron was derailed in All-Stars because he had just won Revenge of the Island, and I really enjoyed Cameron's character in Revenge of the Island. I don't really like him as much because of All-Stars, and that's why I don't like a lot of characters, but I'm just talking about Cameron right now, because Cameron became very dependable on other people. In Revenge of the Island, he really showed his independence and that he could win it on his own if he really needed to using his brain, but this time, he just became dependable again. It's like the last season never even happened. He was always screaming for ZOEY or Mike to get him out of some trouble, and at the end of the day, his character did not need to be so dependable on them, and that made him lose a ton of credibility, and that derailed him quite a bit, and that's why Cameron is at number 8. Alrighty, guys, so coming in at number 7, I have ZOEY, and I thought that she was really derailed in All-Stars. I mean, despite her winning, she became one of the most infamous Total Drama characters of all time. A lot of people dislike Zoe's character, and it is because of All Stars. Because let's be real, she wasn't really that bad in Revenge of the Island. I mean, granted, she was kind of bland. She didn't really have like too much going for her character personality-wise, but she did have some great storylines with, Cameron, Mike, and then other people, Brick, Sam. They all had great storylines, and Zoey actually did build up some credibility in Revenge of the Island, placing third. Third is no joke. Third is a great placement, and she did deserve that in that season, I think, because she really proved herself as a great competitor. But then moving over to All-Stars, she, like Cameron, lost all that credibility of that last season because she became very dependable. Like Cameron became dependable on Zoey and Mike. Zoey became very dependable on Mike and most of the time Gwen, because she always was talking to Gwen, needed advice with whatever, and then she would always scream Mike, and that's really what made me not like her character as much, was hearing her screech the name Mike in almost every single episode. Well, actually, she probably did in every episode. It's just how many times did she say it, because let's be real, she probably screamed at Mike quite a bit, and Zoey becoming very dependable on Mike is what derailed her character for me, and that's why Zoey is at number 7. Alright guys, so coming in number 6, I have Heather, and Heather was obviously derailed pretty badly in, can you guess it? Okay, it's obviously Total Drama All-Stars. She was derailed pretty badly, and here's why. Heather is without a doubt one of the best strategists to ever set foot on Camp Wawanakwa. That's just a fact. Whether you like her or not, you have to admit, that is 100% true. Now, with all that being said, in All-Stars, it seemed like she lost all that. She had found the immunity idol, which would have guaranteed her basically the win of the season, because she's smart. She would have known how to play this precisely. And you know what she does? She sets it down behind a rock and then leaves. She just leaves it for no reason. Like, she doesn't want anybody else to know that she has it, but at the end of the day, people knowing that you have it is better than you not having it, and she just left it whenever she could have put it in her pocket or something, and she just left it, and Alejandro picks it up, and Heather goes home because she left the idol there. I thought this was a big derailment because they sent her home. The writers thought it'd be a good idea to make her go home off of a dumb mistake, and I didn't like that one bit. I thought that her character was really derailed from that. She lost a lot of credibility because of this simple mistake, and that's why Heather is at number 6. Alright guys, so coming at number 5, I have Lightning, and Lightning was severely derailed in Total Drama All-Stars, and I don't care what anybody says. This is my opinion, my video, so I'm gonna state this opinion, and I'm gonna back it up 100%. Lightning was, without a doubt, the best contestant in Revenge of the Island. I don't care how anybody votes in the best contestant. I don't care how anybody views him. In my opinion, he was the best contestant in Revenge of the Island. It's just a fact. He had great lines, he competed very well in the challenges, and he just overall was a great contestant, and he was the best contestant from Revenge of the Island. Now, with that being said, he was really derailed in Total Drama All-Stars. He was the second eliminated. This guy won the season before, and now he's second eliminated. That just doesn't make any sense to me at all, because he was a great contestant, the best contestant from Revenge of the Island, and you're going to have him place second. And he's being eliminated for basically nothing. They're voting him out for no reason. There's no good reason why Lightning was sent home. He was just sent home because they just needed somebody to go home. They're like, oh yeah, let's get rid of Lightning early because we don't want to have to figure out a way to write him off later in the future. And his character was really derailed by this. I thought he lost a lot of credibility whenever they just treated him like trash. He was just a laughingstock for the season. They just acted like he didn't really matter. He was just kind of one of those expendable characters that they could dump off whenever they wanted to, and I thought that pretty much derailed his character. I really like his character a lot. I don't like what they did with him in All-Stars, and that's why Lightning is at number 5. Alright guys, so coming in number 4, I have Lindsay, and anyone who saw the title of this video had to have been expecting Lindsay somewhere on this list, and Lindsay was severely derailed in All-Stars. I know, it's a shock. Out of all seasons, All-Stars, I know, right? But it's pretty obvious how she was derailed. She became so stupid that she didn't even know how to push. How do you forget how to push? This was such a slap in the face to Stephanie Mills, to the fans of Lindsay, And just to anyone who watches the show, they really destroyed her character in All Stars. They made her the stupidest character to ever set foot on Camp Wawanakwa, just to ever be featured in the show. They made her a laughingstock. They destroyed her character so badly, she couldn't even remember how to push. She voted herself off, and on top of that, she was happy that she got sent home. That's stupid. I'm not going to get into anything else about this. I'm not going to get any more detail because it's just going to become a rant. But yeah, guys, Lindsay is at number 4. Alrighty, guys, so coming in at number 3, I have Chef HATCHET. And in my opinion, he was severely derailed in the show because he was this great character. You know, he had the same significance as Chris for like the first 3 seasons. And then season 4, he was pretty good too. And then like season 5, and then Pacquiao, he just kind of is there. He doesn't do anything. You know, in Island, he hosted a couple challenges, and he was a big part of them. Action, he was the robot, and then he just did other stuff. You know, he was the giant monster, and he did other stuff. In the World Tour, he was obviously the pilot, and he did stuff in there. And then Revenge of the Island, he, you know, led the challenge where ZOEY went all commando. And then in All Stars, all he really did was, like, what did he do? He was in the finale. He like shot the meatball thing, and he's just kind of there. He didn't really host any challenges. He hosted some, and he hosted a couple in Revenge of the Island. All Stars, he was just in the finale, and he was just kind of there in a few episodes. Pacquiao Island, he did nothing. He was literally just there. Like, that was it. And I hated this because Chef is an iconic character. Clay Bennett did not deserve this. You know, Clay has done so much for the show. He's voiced so many characters. You know, he voiced DJ, Mama, Beardo, Leonard, and Chef. And Chef is obviously one of his best characters that he voices, and Chef's one of the best characters on the show. And to have Chef literally just be there in season 5 part 2 is ridiculous. He did nothing, and he was actually pretty good in the first 5 seasons, and then, you know, 5 part 2 or season 6, however you want to consider it, Pacquiao Island, he literally did nothing. And I thought this like really derailed him because it made him pointless. It made his character pointless. It made it seem like he was literally just there, like he had no significance at all, and I hated that because he's one of my favorite characters. But I thought he was severely derailed in Pacquiao Island, and that is why Chef is at number 3. Alrighty, guys, so coming in at number 2, this is probably an unpopular opinion, but it's Sam. And you guys have to have an open mind if you don't like Sam about this, because this is probably why you don't like Sam. Sam was so derailed in All Stars to the point where he has no chance of ever regaining any credibility again. And here's why. A lot of people were mad that he was in All Stars. A lot of people. Me personally, I didn't really mind. Obviously, I would have preferred Harold, because if you're going to choose any of the, you know, the geeks, Harold or Sam, obviously Harold is the choice, and he's the way to go. There's some theories as to why Harold wasn't picked, but yeah, Sam was picked, and it was obviously not what everyone was expecting. It's probably one of the last picks that anyone would have guessed. Not that he didn't, quote-unquote, deserve to be in it, it's just that it was a shocker for him to be in All-Stars. And then they did nothing with him. Like, they brought a guy into All-Stars who nobody expected to be in All-Stars, and they literally did nothing with him. Nothing. They had him in, like, 4 episodes. I think it was 4 episodes, maybe 5. Pretty sure it's 4, because 5 was Moon Madness. So yeah, I was pretty sure it's 4 episodes that he was in. He did nothing at all. He didn't even really rekindle the friendship with ZOEY, Mike, and Cameron. He was just kind of there. Had some cool lines every now and then. All he really did was contribute to the Mouse storyline, and I hated that because Sam is without a doubt one of my favorite characters. He's in my top 10 for sure. And they literally did nothing with him in All-Stars, and that's why a lot of people dislike him. I feel like that's why a lot of the votes in the Best Contestant Season 4 were pretty biased towards him because of All-Stars, and a lot of the votes in Best Contestant are biased anyways, but that's a whole nother dragon to tackle, you know, that's something else. But Yeah, Sam was really derailed in All Stars because he was a good character in Revenge of the Island. He was one of the best in the season, and he had nothing in All Stars. He literally did nothing, and it was all the blame from the writers. The writers completely derailed him. They threw him in All Stars just to have him there, and I absolutely hated that. And that's why Sam's derailment is at number 2. Alrighty, guys. So coming in at number 1, this character is without a doubt the most derailed character in total drama, and this is Sierra. And anyone who's watched the show has to agree with me that Sierra has to be one of the most derailed characters, if not the most derailed character. In my opinion, she is the most derailed character in total drama history because they ruined her in All Stars. I mean, she was pretty good in World Tour. I'm not gonna lie. She wasn't bad. I liked her in World Tour. I was actually rooting for her to win an All Stars. I even had her when I made a prediction video. It's not on my channel anymore, but I had made one. And I think I had her at 3rd, and I had LINDSAY and Sam in the final 2. I don't know. It was kind of a weird prediction video. But I had high hopes for her this season. And God, was she annoying. She never shut up. The storyline with Cameron was absolute rubbish. It was appalling. I hated it. It was the most annoying thing ever. It was the worst storyline ever. Probably Ed McDonald who came up with it. If it was Terry McGurran or anybody else, I apologize, but man, was this bad. And it was just so annoying. Cody Camp. Like, shut up. It makes me hate Sierra. Sierra is my least favorite character, or one of my least favorite characters, because of All Stars. They absolutely ruined her in there. They trashed her character. She really had potential to win the entire season. So what do? They make her the most annoying character on the show. And that is why Sierra's horrible derailment is at number 1. Alright guys, that's going to do it for the video today. Please like the video if you did enjoy. Comment down below what you think of this list. Would you have changed anything on this list? Do you agree with it? Would you have rearranged the order or anything at all? Who do you think the most derailed character was? In my opinion, it was Sierra. I know there were some that I left out. I guess you could consider Ezekiel as a derailed character and then some other ones. But in my opinion, Sierra was without a doubt the most derailed character in total drama history. But yeah guys, please let me know in the comments down below how you feel about this list and who is the most derailed character in your eyes. And if you guys haven't already, please subscribe. I hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching this video. Peace out.